Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is a Weedcraft Incorporated episode 14. So, our quest for a strain of weed that has a few particular traits to them, specifically talkativeness, but there's a couple others that I'm eyeing, continues, as just mashing the random button and throwing away all of our beakers at the problem does not seem to be bearing any fruit. That being said, we need to approach this more tactically minded wise. So first things first, we do have our budding, and that is a pun intended, grow operation here in New York, from which we are going to be exclusively filling special orders. Now, let me see here. Mint zone, but yeah, I'm going to decline that one because that requires me to buy mint zone. I don't want to. Now, September candy, common quality. I believe, do we have September candy? I think we do. Yes, we do have September candy, so we don't have to buy the strain for that one. And then the other one here is 38.5 for orange dynamite. So, well, honestly, either of these will do well. And we also still have the 4,000 grams of Salisbury bake that we gotta make, but we're doing that in another city. Well, let's use some of our beakers to see what which of these is easier. Like, let's take a look at September candy. What's the humidity and temperature? Not too bad, actually. All right, you know what? We'll go with September candy. I accept, my friend. Of course, we haven't forgotten the White Widow and the honey bunches of Reggie here. But I think I'm going to save the Reggie one for last, just because we want to get some more cash so we can expand our thing here. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I said she would be our first, so she's going to be. We're going to do a White Widow here. We're going to start with White Widow. 70 and 73. And also, let me just pop myself back to Flint to remind myself the proper soil quality for White Widow. I believe this is where I'm growing the stuff. Which, by the way, I am going to be eventually phasing this particular grow operation out. Well, I wouldn't say phasing out entirely, but moving around. 7-10-2. Fair enough. Alright, so 7-10-2. And we're in the hole. See, this is the problem. When you're starting up a brand new place, you gotta pay the rent on it, but it's literally giving you nothing. So this is going to be a bit of an investment until the rest of our funds catch up, which is why I kind of want to hit the low-hanging fruit. It may behoove me to dive into one of my grow operations around here, like one of the fivers or something, or the forvers, and just crank it up to max. I think Fargo's going to give us the lion's share of our income right now, given the optimization. Yeah, see, we don't have enough selling power here in Fargo. Look at all these deals sitting on the table. We need more sales. We need more salespeople there. Plain and simple. Just look at all these people who've been waiting to buy. I'm just sitting here manually popping the bubbles, and even I can't keep up. So of course our sales guy can't keep up. We will help you try to keep up. But we need somebody else who knows how to sell, and somebody else who isn't morally conflicted. Are you, yeah, you're shady, so you can, and you actually have a point in selling, too. Why don't you help out selling here, and you can help out selling here. Yeah, we can take you off of plants here, because the two of you are fine. I guess we're full up on sales then. Fair enough. Alright, that should, along with the skill points, help out. Alright, let's get ourselves back into New York and get some White Widow going. Oh yeah, we maxed this place out to level 4. We don't even have some of this stuff leveled up yet, but we can start getting our grow on here. Yeah, we're gonna go with the high tier stuff here. The grow. Wow, we can't even use this lighting regularly. What's the temperature? Oh, we gotta Huh, it's already kind of hot in New York. That's interesting. So we gotta up our cooling game here, and we have to be more wary of heat. So it's not, New York's actually not that great a place to grow given the ambient temperature. We're gonna have to do something about that. Wow, 12 grand to expand? Sheesh. All right, we're sitting at what now? 75. Can we do a Go Grow CFL? No, that's gonna crank it up too high too. All right, well we're gonna need to wait, because what I want to do with this grow operation is have one area that is nothing but equipment and no light, and then the other 4 areas are going to be all stuff. But if you need a piece of equipment just to get started, we might as well not do any growing until we can get larger. I should have saved up some more cash. Do I have an outstanding loan? Because this would be a case where I might want a loan. I do have an outstanding loan that's slowly nibbling away at me. Alright, you know what? I'm going to fast forward here just a smidge. So that I can pay off this loan, build up some more cash, and then we will return when we are good and ready. Okay, we are up to 30k. I know we're about to roll over here to the precipice and go into the negatives, but I'm going to use the negatives mechanic just a little bit here so we can get ourselves a fan. Now, what the Sam heck? Oh, yeah, we don't need that level of stuff here. Now we could go with the Supermot air solution here and get both 10 degrees of air cooling and 10 degrees of water cooling, but no, I think I'm gonna stick with the big standing fan. We need it. And then over here we are gonna go with the big McBeefy light. Now, White Widow, what did you like again? You like 70% humidity. We're 60% here, so we'll go with a trio of now we could go with the Sneed's hydroponics here for the quick grow time. Yeah, that's actually probably a better idea. So we will copy paste you over here and into here. That gets us up to 69. Yeah, no, we want 70% humidity. So we're 1 off, which is close enough. And did that remember our... Yes, it did remember our strain. Beautiful. I'm not going to buy a humidifier for one thing. Yep, big negatives, but that's okay. Oh yeah, what's your what was your temperature again? You want 73. So let us drop that down. I'm just going to focus on watering these, and then as the money rolls in, we're going to continue to perfecting these things and growing this, and eventually we'll have enough to hit our thing after a few expansions. Oh, one other thing. So, kind of circle around. I mentioned at the beginning of the episode and then did nothing with it. So I'm still looking for that talkativeness, and I was poking around, and at the suggestion of one of my commenters, rather than going for the random, let's see if somebody else has it. And I think I found someone who has it. This dude right here, smoke signals. If we look down here, forest violet as the talkativeness. Now, getting that, being that I don't have any employees to ask to steal from him, I'm going to try to go the befriending route. Now, I have a feeling that this guy's in New York and clearly successful at what he's doing. It may not be so easy to befriend, but we can try. Alright, so what do you got, my friend? You are a fanatical pot lover. Well, that makes sense. And you're pragmatic. Curious. Alright, interested in politics. Yeah, we're not even out of the neutral and we're already scraping the barrel of the... Wow. Yeah, this guy's a tough nut to crack. Yeah, we couldn't even crack him out of that. That's, I may need to, I don't want to spring for an employee just yet, but that may be the way to go. Of course, once my beakers build back up, we could go nuking as we go. One other thing I might try to get a radiation going here is to try a few strains. Like, I think I have the right idea. I just need to find something else that has very few effects and see if we can hold the first ones and then just let number 3 kind of spin itself up. That might be a better approach. So we're going to keep the Reggie here because it's slot 3 where talkativeness can manifest itself. And I know we have at least, like Boom September. I don't care about Boom September's effects or flavor, or anything for that matter. But what I do care about is that it is, it's very narrow. It has very few things going on. So let's turn on the radiation, and let us spin. Okay, nothing there. Now I think the proper thing to do here, I'm gonna hold that just because I don't, well, actually, you know what, I'll let that, you can genetically manipulate an herbal flavor. There's actually a flavor that we don't own either, the flowery flavor. That I may want to try to pick up. So I'm going to actually leave the flavor unlocked just in case we randomly get that. I'm going to hold that. Yeah, it seems the genetics are... Alright, well, it mutated on the right slot, but... No, wrong effect. Wrong effect. I wonder if we hold... No, I don't want to hold that because then it won't genetics itself. Cheese flavor. I know we have access to cheese, nor do I really want cheese flavor. Ooh, anti-cramps. Well, I know we have plenty of strains out there that are anti-cramps naturally, but I think this methodology is working a little better despite the fact that we came up empty. So we're going to have to take a multi-pronged approach to getting this effect. And I like that, actually. I like the fact that there's an effect and a flavor out there that's really not easy to come by. And that you got to do some digging and work to do it. It gives meaning to the radiation system. It gives meaning to the befriending and the stealing system. There's all kinds of goodies that we can get in on here. What are you doing for me? You're doing shady stuff. But let's splice you, because I think you need a point of grow. Dink, dink. Oh yeah, and I gave this guy a skill table. 550? Yeah. Yeah, we don't have our relationship quite as high, so he wants more money. Wow, man, this grow operation's expensive to get into. But it's worth it for all these things that we're going to be hitting. It's just going to take us a while to actually expand it. I guess, I mean, space in New York and all that. Can't say I've ever lived there, but I can. I've seen the property values there, and they're big. They're real big. Maybe after our first harvest and sale here. I mean, it's going to take us quite a few harvests to get to that many off of 3 plants, but we're doing what we can. And actually, one other thing we could do, and one other piece of equipment that I wanted. Not the Supermut pump. Sneed's CO2 bag. Is there a more advanced version of Sneed's CO2 bag? No, not there. Is there a better one here in the tech tree? Irrigation. No, not the Go Grow pump. Industrial air purifier I do not need. Dilution, not interested. Dry ice, not interested. Pot med, not interested. We can get this one. Oh, Plant Master Mutation by Radiation is 3 research cheaper. Oh, we need to get one more level of shady. But anyway, so I guess we're going to go with the Sneed's CO2 bag here, because what this thing does is when it comes due, it increases yields in the room by 5%. And since I'm doing an all equipment slot here, alright, 360. Now this new competition that showed up in Fargo, since we booted them out, this is one of the guys from New York. Now the question becomes, do you have something here that I can possibly snag? Let me just take a look at what you got, or what you brought here. Mystery Energy, nope. Ancient Kush, nope. For September, close, but not what I'm looking for. Whitefire. Huh. Bastards. Although he mentioned a different name of the company. That's what kind of confused me. Curious and curious. Speaking of motivation, I will give everyone their speeches when I'm good and ready. I just wanted to make sure that it was not, it didn't just completely floor them, and that we have a couple of people that are, yeah, that hurt. That hurt. Alright, got you back up to 5. Damn. That was a nasty event. Like, I understand that the competition is going to do competition events, but that was a nasty one right there. Did I just give you a raise? No, I just give you a skill point. Really? It's because he's downcast. He wants more money because he's not a happy camper. We'll get that fixed. Yeah, that was a nasty event, to say the least. Yeah, I know Hayes has run out. I don't have really anything else to give it yet. The thing that I hope to replace it with, I need to still get the strain for. All right, well, we can bust out our new operation here, our new set of growing here. Get the Go Grow LED here. Now we can go for the we can boost it by 1. I don't want to do the crappy one. I mean, we could do just boost soil here just to get the quality up, because actually we're going to need that for the Reggie anyway. So we'll do a couple of boost soils here. Because the fact that our moisture is 1 point out of alignment is actually being compensated by my golden watering can bonus to cover up for it. And while I am going to fix that, oh yeah, watch this. Everything gets a one-time yield bonus. So now everything's going to be a lot nicer soon. And I think that's on top of any other bonuses that we may get. Yeah, I'll get you in a minute, buddy. Alright, I think I'm going to put another fast forward here as we go snippy snip, 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 and see what we can't do about getting our cash flow. Because right now we're kind of steady. Like, we're not making a lot of profit, but I mean, we're making some profit. We are gradually increasing against our expenses, but we still have ways to go. But fulfilling these special orders are definitely going to help us out. Okay, we just harvested our stuff, and we are ready to drop some stuff off here. Now we would have a little bit of extra. Now you only need common quality. We might actually be able to do something for our White Widow here before we give it away. See, they only need common quality, and we were able to get it at rare. Which means we can actually dilute it. Actually, there's a perk related to diluting, yes? Yeah. So we can get ourselves a bunch of freebie stuff above and beyond what they want. As long as the quality is common, we can get ourselves a ton of things. We'll spend some beakers doing it, but Boom. Because now we can give the stuff, and now we have 805 grams of leftovers to sell off to somebody, anybody. For freedom! Alright, 38.5 in cash. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think that will allow me to expand my grow here further. 50k to add another room here, but it's worth it for what we're doing here. Because just getting a healthy base of operations here in New York will allow us to give us a toehold here. Now, is there anybody in here that would be possibly interested in some Maui Wowie if we set up, say, a dispensary? Would you have any interest at all in White Widow? Not really. We got 1 star. But if we go to legal and illegal sale, yeah, you don't like that. You don't like that. Your stuff is not selling, yeah. Hang on, what was that? Plants lost? Just like literally, yeah, you literally just ripped up all my plants, you bastard. Ooh, man, they do not play nice. Damn. Sheesh. Now that's fighting dirty. The other thing we could do is we could pipe White Widow. We could pipe it back into Fargo here, actually. You'd have to hire somebody here, though. Jeez, look at these salaries. Whew. No, maybe if I just stick it to legal sale. Okay, we're coming up against these guys. And no matter how cheap I make it, it's not. Alright, well, if we do it for legal and illegal sale, yeah, you like that. Yeah, as long as we're bleeding it dry a little bit at the 0.5, I'll chip away at it. That's fine. Because I don't think that's going to... Oh, Maui Wowie has run out. We burned through all of the Maui Wowie. Okay. Well, the replacement would be the Shona Special, but we'd have to grow it here. I mean, we're making Salisbury Bake. Does anybody here like Salisbury Bake? Students like it. Alright, we'll sell the Salisbury Bake. It's kind of just sort of a catch-all type deal. Doesn't really appeal to anybody in specific, but that's okay. Now, as far as Flint goes, how are we doing on the Shona Special over here? We've got exactly 1 gram. So our locals are gobbling it up as quickly as we produce it. Yeah, we're a little short on the grow end of things over here. And so 2 New York from... No, we don't want 2 any of these. We want from New York there, but then I'd have to hire somebody in New York. Bah. Alright, I'll just slowly sip sell it in our 1 dispensary at 12 grams a pop. While I risk myself... Alright, you know what? This is kind of dumb. To risk myself at the cops. I don't want to risk it. We'll find something out, or it'll just sit here and be useful for maybe an order of some sort. Yeah, we'll accept your dire need. We can do orange dynamite in a little bit. Oop, wait, hang on. We gotta flip the pots here. That's what we gotta do. So we're switching to September candy. And remind me once again, you want 58 humidity. We're currently sitting at that. So we actually need to, well, we can counterbalance it. We can drag it back down with a few well-placed pots here, with a couple of what's it called, rock wools. Get you there. Yeah, I know we need more light. That's too hot. And our fan can't keep up. We're gonna need another fan. We could actually get this beast in there if we had the cash. Hang on, let me just get a quick micro load. Just to push this over the edge, so we can actually buy a fan so our stuff isn't roasting. Actually, yeah, we'll get the Supermod air solution. Or, you know what? No, we want the fan. We want double-barreled fans. And we'll take it. Alright, this should give us a good amount of grow operation here. And when this thing ticks over, we can up our yields even more. Boom. Across the board. Alright folks, so we're going to keep plugging away here, trying to max out this grow, see if we can't deal with our competition in Fargo. Because damn, they are getting aggressive. Super aggressive. I wonder what the heck our people in New York will do to us when we try and sell here. We're lucking out because it's just special orders and competition doesn't really factor into that. But for now, we shall see. But it ain't going to be easy to finish this thing. And who knows what tools and goodies await for us once we finish our brother's quest. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!